Hi everyone, welcome back. God has put it on my heart to do more videos and to share more of my knowledge with people in hopes that it will help. So because I am doing a kind of cold and flu protocol in my house right now, God was like, why don't you share that with everybody, with the people who I'm going to bring to your channel. And so here I am sharing with you what my protocol is in my house and what I recommend as a nutritionist. Now, there's always going to be outliers, and this might not apply for everyone. So please look into things yourself. Make sure that none of the things that I'm recommending for you could contradict things that you're already taking, especially if you're using pharmaceuticals. Natural health products and pharmaceuticals tend to not interact well together. I'm a holistic nutritionist. My approach is all natural. I focus on the things that God has given to us on this earth, and I stay away from man-made things for the most part. So my advice will always be holistic based, and my advice will be natural based. And so I'm not going to speak too much of the other industry, which is based more on pharmaceuticals and synthetic medication. So what is my protocol? Okay, so there's kind of a couple parts to it. So the first part is going to be increasing our supplements. So there are 3 important supplements for our immune system. That's vitamin D, zinc, and vitamin C. Those 3 help to create what's called T cells, and the T cells are actually what fight back against the virus. So we want to make sure that our body has the right amount of nutrients so that it can create and develop and make the T cells required for us to fight back and defeat the virus, right? In the same way we put on our armor of God to fight back against the evils of the world, we need to be able to give our body with all the nutrients it needs so it can fight back against the virus that's trying to overtake us, okay? So what I do is I take vitamin D, D3, they're very tiny, 1,000 IUs per little tablet. I do 6,000 IUs with 25 milligrams of zinc and 2,000 milligrams of vitamin C. So that is a good amount to kind of flood the body. It's not too much. None of those are toxic levels, so you don't have to worry about that. Vitamin C, all water-soluble vitamins like vitamin C, if you don't use it, your body just kind of flushes it out through the liver and you pee it out. Fat soluble vitamins like vitamin D is stored. And actually, speaking on that, the reason why we get a lot of colds and flus here in Canada during this time is because of our lack of sunshine. That is the main reason people are vitamin D deficient. Vitamin D is such an important supplement. If you have not been taking it between the months of October and May and you live in Canada, I very strongly urge you to start doing that. You cannot get the vitamin D from the sun like you do in the summer. 1, because the sun is further away, and 2, because we're always wearing clothes, right? And so for those of you who don't know, our body makes vitamin D from the UV rays from the sun come down and they hit our skin, and it mixes with the cholesterol, and then through the UV and the cholesterol creates the vitamin D. So if you're wearing sunscreen or if you're wearing heavy clothes, you're not able to get the vitamin D from the sun. And so then we need to supplement until it becomes sun again and we can go outside and we can expose our skin to the sun. Okay, so that's why. So it's very important that you make sure that your vitamin D is at a good level. The other thing that you want to add is elderberry. So elderberry is a very powerful antioxidant. It's also an antiviral. So if we're trying to get rid of a virus, this is very potent stuff. It's great to use. 5 milliliters per day is what me and my family use, and that's what I recommend to my clients as well. So you're going to do that once per day. I recommend taking those 4 products first thing in the morning. And then what you want to do is also have some tea. So it's good to stay liquid up. So you want to make sure that you guys are not dehydrated. Keep your water up, drink lots of liquid, and this herbal tea will help. It's called Echinacea Plus. It's fantastic. I recommend drinking 1 to 3 of these a day, and that will make sure that you're getting the right amount of liquid along with water. But what you're going to do is I want you to add to it raw honey. This is antiviral, antibacterial. It's amazing stuff. Lemon juice, so like just slice off however much you want. And fresh ginger. So grate that up and add it in. These are superfoods that are very good, very cleansing, they're tonics, and they work really well at helping the body flush out toxins. So that's going to be a great thing for you to take as well. And then also you can do a bit of like a water boil. So you can get some water, put it on kind of like a steam bath where you can breathe in. It helps to clear the sinuses. Maybe you've seen something like, what was it, like back in the day, they used to have, what were they called? I don't remember. You would put something like Vicks Vapor rub in it, and then it would like kind of work like a bit of a diffuser, and you could just breathe it in. So it's a similar thing, but what you're going to do is just put in purified water. Don't use tap water. Purified water, boil it up, and then you're going to add into it dried lemongrass. You're going to use garlic, ginger, orange peel, lemon peel, and lemon juice. Put that all in the pot. Let it simmer, and then take like a towel over your head, over top of the pot, and just breathe it in for like 10 minutes. That's really going to help clear up, especially if you have some sinus issues. Okay, breathe it in through your mouth and your nose, and you can do that once per day for 15 minutes. You can do that a couple times per day depending on your time. And other tips. So tip 1, most important, is pray. So we want to make sure that we're praying to God. We want to make sure that He is a part of the process, because He, yes, gives us all of these wonderful foods on the earth for us to use, but He is the decider of our fate. He's the one that helps to heal us and keeps us and gives us our strength. So make sure that you're spending time with the Lord. Make sure that you're asking Him for His hand on your life to get you well. Pray for healing, pray for deliverance if you're struggling with any type of sins. All of these things will help create a better relationship with God, and definitely spending time in His Word, because if you're not feeling very well, you're probably not up and about doing too many things. So you can spend time with God in His Word, which I think is amazing. And then the other thing that I recommend is that you reduce your food intake by about 50%. The reason is that when you're digesting food, it's very taxing on the body. It requires a lot of effort for your body to digest food. And when it's digesting food, it's not doing repairs and healing. So the rationale behind reducing your food is that rather than your body spending its time in the digestive process, it's going to be spending more of its time in the regeneration, in the healing, and the restoration of the cells in the body, which when we're sick, that's what we want, right? We want to make sure that most of our efforts in our body are going to healing us. That's why you want to make sure you're getting lots of sleep. That's why you want to make sure that you really reduce any type of stress or triggers in your life. Inflammation is very bad, and it really exasperates things. So you want to keep your stress low. You want to keep your sleep up. You want to keep your water intake at like 8 glasses of water per day so that you're not dehydrated. You want to rest, because again, we don't want to be doing too many things except healing when we have a virus. So I hope that was helpful for you guys. Yeah. Oh, and we recommend doing this for 5 days. You probably will feel better after like 2 or 3 days, but do it for the full 5 days. Everything that I recommended for you is good for you. You don't have to worry. Even if you did that every day, you would be fine. But definitely doing that during feeling sick or when you're feeling congested that is going to make a very big difference. Okay. I hope that was helpful for you guys, and I'm going to be back. I'm going to talk to you guys about fasting. Okay. Talk to you soon. Bye.